Hey everybody, Jack here at Island Music with Tony from Yamaha, and we're here with the MoDX-M, the brand new iron workhorse, does all of keyboards and synthesizers from our friends at Yamaha. There's only so much I'm going to be able to talk to you about before it no longer makes any sense, but Tony here is the expert. I've learned more from you in 10 minutes earlier today than I've probably done from sitting at the keyboard by myself.
Great.
So we're very thankful and honored to have you here to play around, show us everything it's capable of, and I'll just let you take it away, and I'll chime back here in a few minutes.
Okay, you want me? You want me to just kind of like show a little bit about what it is, or do you want to do this like question and answer, or like you want to go back and forth? How you want to do it?
Let's play through some of the cool features that that you were showing us earlier.
Okay. So camera-wise, can they see anything here, or just going to see?
It'll
Okay.
just be straightforward.
All right, great. All right, then I kind of know what I'm pointing at. Well, one of the most important things to know about the MoDX M series is this big lit knob right here in the middle. It's called the super knob, and this super knob can do a ton of different things. So it can change one sound, it can change multiple sounds in many different ways. And to just give you an idea, it might be something as just simple as taking a sound and making it kind of open up, that if I were to play. Or it can add another octave, or add another timbre, or it may just take the sound and like completely change it in a different way. Maybe there are different rhythms and arpeggiations built into the keyboard, and you can put your own in, but then moving the super knob, I can have it change the sound that way. I can also have it change the sound on more conventional instruments if I want, and if I wanted to do something more along the lines of like a traditional brass sound of sorts, I can have it play a brass sound that kind of evolves or opens up like an ensemble where I could play quietly. But then I can have the knob and of course, along with all the other great sounds and everything that are in the instrument as well, is I also have a really cool selection of effects, so I can make it sound like it's in different size rooms. So this same horn section now can sound like it's in a big hall. So the knob can be used for several different things, everything from changing analog synthesizer sounds to conventional instruments, a wide variety of different things. But there's tons of different types of sounds in here as well. So I have things with built-in drum beats, but I also have just the conventional piano. Which has a 9-foot concert grand piano right inside the keyboard itself. Now, in addition to that, I also have a wide variety of other things I can do with this, such as I can load in some of my own sounds or maybe special effects. So if I want to put in some type of sample sounds to create some type of dramatic effect, I have all sorts of things I can load in and play them back from a single key if I want. So I can create all kinds of sounds by loading in other things from other places in the world, from sound effects, things from my computer, things from some of my favorite recordings. Or if I just want to play like some of my favorite instruments, maybe it's an electric piano. And I also have several different variations of that instrument, so if I want to play it and have a little bit more key knock on it, I have different selections. There's also great synth brass sounds, and once again I can use a knob to change the sound, or maybe an analog sound like this, where you see the knob moving, or I can program the knob to move back and forth. And you can't really see this on the screen, but I can also go in here into the actual sound, and if I'd like to, I can change what's going on with the actual sound by touching the screen and moving a little dot around on the screen to change what the sound does. So there's all sorts of different ways I can take this instrument and do, whether it's conventional instrumental sounds or whether I want to do this wild synthesizer type sounds as well. All those things are available to me. I could do a traditional acoustic guitar, like a nylon string guitar. And if I hit the keys harder, I can make it play the guitar differently, or maybe slide up the neck, or up just like one note, so I can get a. I can also push on added pedals that I put in the keyboard, so I can have it play a different behavior, maybe a harmonic, just by pushing on a pedal. So all sorts of really expressive and interesting ways I can take sound and shape it and change it in different ways. Also, a lot of times, you know, when you buy a keyboard, you want to be able to play all those favorite classic songs that are known for specific sounds, and a lot of those type of sounds are also built into this keyboard as well. If I want to play one of my favorite just keyboard-oriented songs like this, the sound's already built into the keyboard. So sounds like that. Maybe you want to have something that sounds more like a vintage synthesizer sound. And you want to slide pitch in between notes. So all of these type of things are built in here as well. And at the same time, you'll see on the keyboard here, I have knobs, I have sliders that I can use to change the sound. So if I want to do something even like more conventional to a keyboard, like play an organ sound, I have a built-in like Leslie or rotary speaker effect. But I also have sliders that I can use as drawbars, and I can use them like a drawbars on an organ. And if you can see on the screen here, that also shows you when I'm using an organ sound, you actually see a picture of the actual drawbars, and as I move these sliders, so you have not only a physical contact version of the sliders here, but you can visually see what's going on the screen as well. This is a touch screen, so anything that I do on here to select the sounds, I can do by simply touching wherever I want to go on the actual keyboard screen. And then in addition to that, I also have these buttons that allow me to change the sound as I'm playing the sound. So I could change the drum beat that's playing if I want, say something like this, where I have a groove I want to play along with. This will change the drum beat. So all sorts of different things that you can do with different sounds in here, different types of instruments. Maybe you want spacey, soundtracky type sounds. I can create like a really like mystic sounding type of like Japanese flute. And have a little oozing synthesizer sound on the bottom. So tons of just great sounds to be able to create all sorts of different type of orchestral effects if I'd like. This kind of gives you an idea of some of the sounds that can come from just the string sounds alone. Or you can even take some more traditional sounds, like this piano sound, and then actually do different things with it by adding effects. Or changing what happens with the actual attack or envelope of the sound, so you can take a conventional piano sound and make it sound completely different. So all of these different things are for all sorts of different types of keyboard players. Not somebody just plays the piano, but somebody that wants to use a keyboard as a music sculpting tool. Whether you write hip-hop music or you're doing movie music or church music, there's something in here to allow you to take all of the music that you want to make to a different level. And that's really what the MoDXM is all about. How's that?
Hey guys, so we would like to thank Tony and everyone from Yamaha for coming out today and showing us this great new Yamaha. All right?
Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to stop by Island Music and do all of your holiday shopping.